Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today here. Uh, Few announcements, pretty quick. I'm going to be working on to get this software. I'm working on it so you can see actually um, the charts in there. The other thing here is that currently, with those energies that goes on around, I've been working on so much to get where we are, and that is attaching to this new energies that are coming. Um, Working so hard up here. There's going to be some new things coming in. I want to say thank you to all of you who are actually watching the quick report. Appreciated that in there. And another thing here is that with that new software, I'm going to be allowing some people to have a video conference that's going to be bringing it here for the channel and bring some possibly another person here so we can talk, we can discussing the energies that's just going to be helping you to get it understanding much better what in you. So I'm excited about it. Sometimes it's a little bit exhausting, but I am excited. So what is it going on today? Actually, today the energies are going to be a very interesting. A lot of the things are going to be triggered because right now we have a Pluto. He's kind of like because he's going back, so he's kind of like a last moment of being an Aquarius. He's going to shift into Capricorn. Some of you is going to feel like these restrictions of things that couldn't happen before. They're going to be happening right now, and you may going to feel this shift within the material world in there. Too much shift is going on, so be within your inner peace. And probably today I'm going to be talking about in the main chat that what's going to happen when you facing your intense energies, how to act on the intense energies, and how to be controlling the storms from within you. So without overdue, I want to recognize Erica. Erica, thank you for coming in. Glad to see you here. And right now, I'm going to be shifting you on the site so that way you are going to be pushing on the site, so I can go ahead and look at it, the current energies there, and going to be discussing these energies a little bit with you, and hopefully those energies are going to be helping you out. All right. Okay, so I can monitoring the chat and talking to you. What happens in the skies today? Actually, today is the intuitions for transformations, which is early in the morning at 7 o'clock. We have a Pluto at 0 degrees, 04 minutes within Aquarius, and he's going back into Capricorn. The moon in the morning is going to be at the 1 degree of Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius, things that they're going to be ignited today from within you. If you have the moon is going to be joined the moon. You're going to be within your own. You're going to be within your own emotions because if you're born as the moon in Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius is going to benefit you. Talking about like all those energies, you're gonna facing these personalities. I'm talking about the personalities because the Moon and Pluto are going to be facing off Mars and Venus and Lilith on this side. So it's going to be some intense energies at 7 o'clock. There's going to be the inner war within yourself, within your own emotions, within your feelings, within your energies. You also may going to feel like stuck. You're not moving into your own directions. Hey, Pallavi, glad to see you here. And when are we talking about this? All those Moon and Pluto and Mars and Venus on this side, they are squaring, which is they are putting a walls towards the North Node and Jupiter. This is kind of like an energy of blockages, energies of self-restrictions, energies of this internal situations within yourself. If you learn that not to suppressing yourself, you're not gonna have these wars because Saturn, the teacher, he already taught you before. And now with excuse me, and now with the energies of Saturn, they're giving you directions how to grow and what to grow with, specifically with the North Node. Since Saturn is in Pisces, that is the energy of opening up the mystic parts of your subconscious, the reaching out deeply within the depths, within the spirituality emotions, because that's what Pisces is, deep, deep with the subconscious that becomes consciousness. Since Saturn is there, we are receiving the secrets today. And generally, it's been for a very long time, but today is a special one because the Moon and Pluto, they have this beautiful trine with Mercury, which is he's the messenger, and the messenger he goes and sends these energies towards Neptune, that is also in Pisces. And the Moon has sextile with Pisces, but as the Moon is going to be moved up in about 2 days, we're going to be meeting Saturn, and some of you preparing for exactly this reason. So that is going to be the basically at 7 o'clock the main energy, the main focus with it. Midheaven, it's going to be at the 15 degrees of Pisces, focus within that mysticism. That mysticism is connecting with Mercury. So messages, expecting mysterious messages from above, from a people, or having a communications about this from within you. So 8 o'clock, that energy is going to be a shifting midheaven. It goes at the 2 degrees of Aries there. This is going to be when you kind of like, there you go, I deserve this new beginning, I deserve this new energies, I'm deserving this rebirth, because that's what the first degrees of Aries is, beginning a new cycle inside of you. And that is going to be you to look at the beginning of new things. And specifically with that energies there, we are going to have a Lilith, Venus, and Mars trining that midheaven. And that midheaven is going to send the energies to the Moon and Pluto. Basically, you're going to be stop resisting the things inside of you. Those are the things that you gonna be looking at to make it to the new way, to look at it, that evolutions from within yourself, because nobody is responsible for your internal evolutions but you. And some of you is gonna finding this energy as like an angelic realm energy. Why? Because we have here on this end at Cancer, we have the ascendant. Right here, we have the midheaven. The midheaven sends the energies into Pluto and um, the moon, and that energy it goes into a Mercury that's ending with the ascendant. So it creates like a two shapes of wings in this position. And that is going to be a very beautiful energies. With that, you're going to be feeling good and great as long as you're not focused within the conflict. Because when you focus within the conflict, you put your intentions into the conflict. And then you energize the conflict more and more and more and more, and you infused it. So instead of looking into the conflict, allow the conflict to stay out of the way, you to look at it in there. Why are you within that conflict in the first place? What is you attracted to that conflict from within you? All right, so 9 o'clock midheaven is going to be together, same like yesterday with Chiron healing energies. That is going to be healing energies, particularly talking about Mars. That is going to be this healing within. That is the divine energies, the divine masculine energies for some of you who is working on their divine masculine energies. That is it about this practical parts right now. There is no any more divine aspects with Saturn and Mars, so you probably learned that whatever you had to learn to navigate those energies within you, you learn them. Now you perform. About the feminine energies, currently the ascendant is at 2 degrees. It's together with the 1 degree Venus that it's going towards Neptune. And Neptune goes into the Moon and Pluto, using your divine divine feminine energies inside of you, that they are going to be solving you the conflicts within you. Things are coming in better compared to that shift because she got used to it, to the shift as a Venus moved to Leo. There was quite a few people there like, I'm gonna be blowing off. What the heck is this? I can't handle in this. This is too much heat. This is too much energies. This is too much situations. Brr, brr, brr. A lot of those energies. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, talking about later on at 10 o'clock energies, the midheaven is going to be together with Jupiter and the North Node. This energy actually is going to be intense. Okay. Talking about this is a kind of like you put your finger within your wounds. It hurts here. I can't do this here. I can't grow this here. What happened is in here. Why I cannot move on? Why you cannot move on? Who told you not to evolve? Who told you not to do the things that it's supposed to? What is it preventing you from within yourself? And when you look at it in those energies within yourself, you're going to find out the intuition, which is the moon, that is going to be at the 2nd degree of Aquarius, is going to be in sextile with Neptune. Neptune is sextile with Mercury. You're going to be finding those energies of communications inside of it, which is going to lead you to the transformations. You to become rebel, you to fight, you to go ahead and evolve, you to create the new ways, you to create something that was never done before, you to do something that was you never did before. And that is going to be giving you this peace from within yourself, because those intense energies, you're going to find out the way how to solve them. That's what they're coming to you. You ask for these energies for some reason in your life, but you evolve. If you're going to start passing them, the beauty is coming. All right, so 11 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be with Uranus there. There's going to be this beautiful trine with the moon and this sextile with Neptune. The ascendant is at 26 degrees of Leo. That is going to be, remind you this time that the divine is also involved with all this. The divine is looking at you, giving you the visions, come to this point and you're going to be okay. We're going to be held you from within. We're going to guide you from within. We are going to be giving you a hand from within. But you have to walk certain path so the divine can give you a certain path inside. So the ascendant at 26 degrees, that's going to be first Mars when it arrives within those degrees, within the personal planets there. Then we are going to have the moon is going to be the Venus is going to be following within this. Then she's going to be stay there for a little while in this last degree of Leo. Then she's going to go turn retrograde. Okay, and she's going to be learning her retrograde. As Mars was retrograde in Gemini in there, but you're going to get this guidance because Neptune there is in Pisces, which is in 27 degrees of Pisces. Is going to tell you here. Those are the last missing pieces. That's what Neptune right now in last degrees of Pisces is telling us. It's the ending of this cycle. It's the ending of these visions. In the ending of these illusions. It is the ending of this old crap. It is the ending. We're going to get a new beginning. Stay on course. The beautiful energy is coming. So at 12 o'clock, which is at noon, the midheaven is going to be at the 4 degrees of Gemini. That's going to be a beautiful trine towards the moon. and there's going to be a beautiful sextile towards Venus. Now, these angel wings are going to be making it between Venus, your inner work right now that you do in there, the moon, and Neptune that it's putting and creates those wings. You're going to change this flight within yourself. You're taking at that flight because you don't want to be anymore within those intense energies, in those personal. You maybe find out that your personality in there can create this problem. You're not to fly. This is like you are birthed in the cage and the cage is open, but you don't want to go out. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring. That's what it is. Wings, when they comes in the astrology, you feeling the power of the things that you need to get in from within yourself. Personally wise, that's going to be also very good energies if around this time if you're at work, because those energies are very positive. You may come up with new idea, new business idea. If you're working personally with yourself, you also maybe going to come in and look at it, what was in the air and what it's needed. So beautiful energy. So here is 1 o'clock. That's going to be the energy tied up with the sun. The sun represents the father, but also represents the authority from within you. You present your internal powerful you. But what is your lower self, your heart, or your higher self authority? What authority are you going to put in there? You're going to be looking for actions, but the actions are blocked right now. The only actions are allowed within the masculine energies. Basically, you to take a charge of your masculine energies. Hopefully, you learned the proper masculine energies within yourself, and you taking actions on the base of that. You may feel like restrictions, like I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot get into this. The only way is only this. Yep, that is the only way from within yourself until the things are squared away from within you. Basically, you put the things inside of you in the proper order to gain from this. Ascendant is at 19 degrees. That it tells you that there is going to be an energies that are coming to assist you, to help you, you to see from within in the rising horizon. Right now, the ascendant, which is rising on the horizon, that is going to be at 19 degrees of Virgo. You are going to be looking to those energies with the universe, Uranus and Mercury, these communications from within you. They are going to be very beautiful with Pluto. Transformations. Very, very beautiful transformations. So here is it's coming that at 2 o'clock, the energies are going to be tied up because that transformations is about transforming something on Earth. Midheaven, it's at 1 degrees of Cancer, talking about the family orientations, but that is a divine energies with Pluto. All these transformations that you're doing, it's got something to do with family. As I said before, family, it's what? You, your own family, or the whole earth. So it all depends of what energies are you operating with. Ascendant is at 1 degrees of Libra. There is going to be this beautiful trines with the um, 3 degrees the moon and the 0 degrees Pluto that is in Aquarius, and at the same time Mercury, who is at the end of Taurus. Talking about this beautiful, beautiful balance that is going to be created within the energies. Later on, though, I believe that was a 8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. That energies are going to be presented to you. You're going to be working with those energies. But right now, you see them. They're rising on the horizon. All right. So later on at At 3 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 13 degrees of Libra. The midheaven is going to be at 15 degrees of Cancer. The energy is going to be kind of like I want to do this, but I don't know really. Sure, I can't. This is undecisiveness of Libra. The scales moving left, right. You're going to be looking with all those emotions. Should I do this? Should I not? The moon is in Aquarius. Um, you know what I'm talking about. Aquarius is like, I like this book. I like this car. I like this bike. I like this refrigerator. So Aquarius doing, searching, researching, and goes to the store. Go, sees, touch, goes, look, goes back home, and it's like, what, I should have bought this, and goes to the store and buys it. This is what undecisiveness is of this hour. You're going to be maybe looking at within yourself what it is, why you're undeceiving from within yourself. And during that energy of 3 o'clock is going to be because you feel like you should do something, but you feel like something's coming. It's like the storm is coming, and you're like, I don't know. So what's the storm? The storm comes in at 4 o'clock. That is it. The midheaven, there is a 29 degrees, 59 minutes, which is the end of Cancer. And that is going to be opposing Pluto and the moon. Ascendant is at 25 degrees of Libra. That is going to be divine energies with Uranus and Neptune at the same time. Basically, in the horizon is going to becomes in the divine. It's like, here you go. There is the problem, but you solve this problem. I'm with you. The problem is going to be helping you to look in the places you never looked before. You to become different. And you are, well, do I deserve to have a problems? Do I deserve this? Well, if there is no problems, how are you going to evolve in there? You maybe could be a collective problems you're solving, could be something in there. Otherwise, if you're just sitting on your pillow, you're so comfortable, you have everything that you need. What are you here for? Vacation time, maybe? But for some of you who have things that it needs to be done, things gonna be done. So the angel wings, they're gonna be existing right now. They are from the midheaven towards Neptune and Pluto towards Mercury. These energies are gonna be helping you to surpass these confrontations, because the confrontations right now is in this side here, and the one side they're Lilith, midheaven, Venus, and Mars. Facing kind of this side, it is the Moon and Pluto. And on the opposite side, which is all this is squaring, we have the Ascendant and Jupiter in the North Node. So you can imagine that all this, it's kind of like a debacle from within yourself. Too many energies, too many things, and you don't know which way to go. What do you way to go? It is that the sun is a beautiful trines with the ascendant. You to look at those divine energies, they are rising up. They are right there for the reason of the universe. You to ending the old cycles within you, which is Neptune, and you to go ahead and fix the things here and now on Earth, which is Uranus and Taurus. So 5 o'clock, that energies are still within you. But looking at these oppositions of you not transform, lack of transform, it's going to help you that you seeking things within your shadow. Ascendant is at 7 degrees of Scorpio. That is going to be this energy of learning things to get into your destiny. Usually, when you're finding secrets, where do you find secrets within yourself? During under pressure, or you are pushed against the wall. Sometimes you have to find things in the hard way. Sometimes you need to face your fears. What is going to be for you? But looking at that energy, the ascendant, it goes directly to Saturn. Saturn is open these secrets. It's unlocking these secrets. Basically, if you're looking for the ancient Graal and you want to find the purpose of your destiny, then you looking at are places that nobody's been looking at there. And then you're lacking the secrets of the ground, and you go in and deliver it to the North Node, to your destiny and the growth from within. That is going to be, for some of you, feels like it. But you're going to be looking at a personal level. Where is your own personal growl inside? What is that cup of life? What is that going to be? What is it hiding? It's all hiding from within yourself. So within your own shadow. All right, so 6 o'clock divine time, basically. Mid-heaven, it's going to be at 0 degrees of Virgo. Hi, Grande. Thank you for coming in. And there's going to be this divine energy towards Pluto and Neptune. You're understanding. This transformations is needed because it's ending cycle. Ending a cycle, the way you see the world. Ending the cycle of all this old age of Pisces. It's coming to the end because they're all going to transition at some point. Pluto is going to be transition in Aquarius. Neptune is going to be transitions within Aries. Rebirth of the visions of the world. Transformations within the world. It's coming. It is what it is. So the ascendant is at 19 degrees of Scorpio. That is the shadow side. Now you find the reason. Now you find the things inside of you. And your son is happy. Your authority within yourself is happy. He's happy because he finds the solution. The sun currently has begin to have a trine with the moon in there. The intuition and authority begins to work a little better. The divine energies are working from within yourself. And you're like, woohoo! Now ready to rock and roll. Are you ready to rock and roll? Or you're going to be facing things from the other side. You got to be ready for this. And when you're ready for this, don't confront with the universe. Don't fight the universe within you. Because right now, Uranus and Mercury and Pluto, they're coming and working together. But Uranus at this time has only one aspect with the ascendant and opposition in there. So you may gonna feel like, yeah, I found this, but what I need to do, you need to work. Beautiful, beautiful inner work. I know. And looking at them, that energies later on at 7 o'clock p.m., we are talking about that these energies at 7 o'clock. They may surprise you. They may have secrets. They may have things. Yes, when you're not ready, is the very best thing is your honesty that you're not ready. And when you say, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Don't push yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others. And be honest with your own soul from within. And a descendant that is right now at 0 degrees of Sag, it is about that. You to express yourself. You can express yourself with so many things. You can express yourself with music, books, talk, communications, visions from within. This is going to be a beautiful moment of truth. As I said, this is a 7 o'clock. You may be talking to your people, or maybe you're talking to your counterpart in there. But there is going to be this kite this time, because Venus, it is in the bottom of that kite. Here is the ascendant. Here on this side, it's Neptune, and they're all pointing up there towards Pluto. Pluto. So be mindful of what you're surrounding with, because Pluto, it is the one who brings the things from within yourself the way it is. So here is coming in at 8 o'clock. That is the energies that we were facing earlier on the ascendant. There, I believe that was the 2 o'clock ascendant when I was rising with the divine energies in Libra. Now you're getting in those energies, those divine energies. You're dealing with them. They're directly divine with the North Node and Uranus. Those energies were at the midheaven in Libra, which is the 2 degrees. Right now, what it does is it has a positive aspect with Mercury. It has positive energies with Venus. It has positive energies with Pluto. has positive energies with the moon. He has a divine energies with Jupiter in the North Node. Poof. You're making a balance with all this. And the only find that inner work is going to be the visions. Not everything has to be revealed to you. Not everything you have to see it. You don't have to know the things at the end. The only time is you to reach out to the end. And when you get there, you will see what you have to see. But people wants to see and know things beforehand. Why? How about if it is there a surprise for you? You have to know about it? No, you don't. That's why you have to be focused in the present, here, now. Not looking at so much within the future, but looking at it in the now. All right, so 9 o'clock, midheaven is at 18 degrees of Libra, divine energies with Uranus, and the ascendant is at 25 degrees, divine energies with Uranus. Uranus is going to be the main focus. The universe creates this balance. That's how you learn. You're learning that everything inside of it, it's made it for this perfections of balance. This is organized chaos. And this organized chaos, it has its own rhythm, it has its own vibes, it has its own things. But also, it has evolutions from within. There's going to be a beautiful trine with the sun, that is the authority of creating this balance. And that authority, it is about working with the intuitions. The moon and the sun begins to cooperate, collaborate. And there is this interdependence within them. And they're deciding to make actions because the sun, it is connecting to Mars. That is your actions. Kind of like the world puts you to this place that you have to use both your intuitions and your own authority within yourself for the actions. But you also going to be looking to work with authority and intuitions of somebody else. Judy? I think so. And here is that 10 o'clock energies that now you see things from the shadow side, because midheaven, it goes into Scorpio. You already know those energies. They were an ascendant before. That was one of the midheaven was at this 0 degrees and last degrees of Cancer. Now you're working with exactly these energies, but that energies were rising on the horizon in there, and all those energies telling you what the problems are, what the situations are. You're facing those cardinal situations in there to see your own fears in you, those fears that they preventing you from it yourself. You to find out what happened with those fears. Are you gonna be like Indiana Jones facing its fears out there and go find the secrets, or you're just gonna be staring at them? So this is gonna be this intense energy. This is about like you to find out what you're made of. But the fears from within yourself is gonna be telling you one thing: that facing that fears is gonna be revealing things to you, and that revelations is going to be the revelations for your destiny. Are you afraid of your destiny as who you are or who you have to become? Oh, it's buried within you. You know where you need to be. You know where you need to go. You know what you have to do. All right. And talking about 11 o'clock, that is it about these energies of the divine. That is going to be the midheaven at 19 degrees with divine energies with the sun. That is it at 17 degrees and working with the moon. Right now, at this moment, Mars, it's kind of like in his own way. Separation from within, feeling alone, feeling that he has to move. Now, the masculine is going to have some challenges. They don't have authority, they don't have nothing. The only thing they have is the oppositions of the emotions and the fight with the growth. Are they grown up? So if you've been working on your divine masculine energies, your test is going to begin there. This is going to be that part to facing your fears. When you grow up on a certain and you have to do the job by yourself, let's say like you're in a company. The company train you, they provide this training for you, everything was good, the training is over, and tomorrow you're going to be in the charge of the production line on your own. How do you feel? I know how you feel, and that's how it will be. But you don't have to fight, because if you trained hard, you know what to do. You're never alone, but what to do. You're learning. Trust your own self, what you know. So now, if you have some questions, I'm ready to answer it there for you. Now, let's share the love and the light, and I will see you later on in the main channel. We're gonna be talking about this topic: what to do with your emotional storm. Okay, thank you all of you for the heart, the love, and looking forward to see you tomorrow, and looking forward to see you later on in the main channel. There you go. Be love, guys. Okay, and love you. Love you. All right.